Listen, if you're sick and tired of living paycheck to paycheck, then it's time to break free from debt once and for all. The path to debt-free domination starts right now. Hey there, what's happening? My name is Isai Rodriguez, and this is where we turn passion into profit, one actionable tip at a time. So hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and let's get started. So what do we have for you today? Well, you know that feeling, right? The weight of the bills piling up, the constant worry about making ends meet. It's exhausting, right? That's what we're talking about. But guess what? You're not alone. We've all been there. And today, my friends, we're about to flip the script because buried way underneath the mountain of debt that is your dream, right? And a dream of financial liberation, right? So imagine waking up every morning with a sense of excitement, knowing that you're in control of your financial destiny, right? Imagine the excitement of watching your business thrive without the suffocation of debt holding you down, right? That sounds pretty good, no? And that dream, it's not just a fantasy. It's totally 100% within your reach. It's 100% achievable. But let's keep it real here. I'm not here to sugarcoat things, right? Breaking free from debt isn't a walk in the park, right? It takes dedication. It takes perseverance. It takes a whole lot of grit, right? But here's the thing. You have what it takes. You're a hustler, a go-getter, a champion in the making, right? So yeah, debt might be your reality right now, but it's not your destiny, right? You are destined for greatness, my friend. So kickstart that journey by facing the reality of debt head on. Because once you shine a light on the problem, of debt, that's when you can start working toward the solution. So roll up your sleeves, dig in your heels, and get ready to tackle debt like the boss that you are. All right. So let's talk a little bit about the debt-free blueprint here. You can think of it as, your roadmap to financial liberation, your step-by-step guide to building a business empire without debt dragging you down, without it strangling you, right? So here's some tips anyway that my mentors have taught me, and who I'm teaching to my team. Is first, you want to assess your debt. Take stock of all the debt that you have, including loans, credit cards, any other liabilities that you have. You really need to understand the full extent of your debt. That's the beginning. This is first step one towards tackling the debt. Second is that you want to create a budget. Put together a comprehensive budget that outlines your income, your expenses, your debt repayments, Netflix, internet, your car, school loans, everything. Put it in there. This is easier to do once you've taken the time for a full assessment of your debt. Then you can prioritize the essential expenses and allocate a portion of your income towards paying off the debt. Right. The third thing is probably the hardest for many people to do. If I know it was for me anyway, is that you have to cut expenses. Identify areas where you can reduce expenses and free up more money to put towards debt repayment. Right. Now, this, I know, sounds simple in theory, but in practice, it can be pretty hard. I'll admit, but you have to do it. Right. To you, this might mean, cutting subscriptions like Amazon Prime or dining out less, finding cheaper alternatives for everyday items, as in maybe, I don't know, making coffee at home rather than going to Starbucks every morning, right? I told you it isn't like, it's going to be hard, right? But yeah, it is what it is. It has to be done. The fourth thing is that you have to do is you want to increase you need to increase the amount of money that you bring in, right? You have to increase that cash flow, whether it's through, side hustles, freelance work, or asking for a raise or more hours at your current job. every extra dollar that you earn can essentially go towards paying down the debt, right? It's paying it down faster. Now, this is just the tip of the iceberg right here. We haven't even talked about, using the envelope system. We haven't talked about the snowball versus the avalanche method of paying off loans. We haven't spoken about, negotiating with creditors and a whole set of other tools that I normally talk to my mentees about. But because here's the thing, your situation is different than mine, right? And it's different from everyone else's. There's no one size fits all solution. You generally have to use a mix of all these approaches. And the real key is making that decision to tackle your debt, right? Shifting your mindset and going all in. It's not easy, but with the right tools and the right help by your side, you'll be able to make that happen a lot easier than you might think, right? I know one of my first budgeting sessions with my mentor, it saved me over $3,000 a month. That's insane, right? He had the perspective that I didn't. He spotted a leak in my budget, made a recommendation. I implemented his recommendation, and it turned out to be a $3,000 a month saving, month after month after month after month. I don't think I have to tell you that adds up quick, right? So there you have it. That's my tip for today. If you found this episode helpful, inspiring, hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell. And if you have any questions or topics that you'd like to cover, then feel free to drop them down in the comments below. Also, don't forget to follow the link in my bio for access to my free training where I unveil the exact steps to make your dreams a reality. Learn from my experience and the experience of countless other millionaire minds on my team and discover the secrets that top homepreneurs use to achieve financial freedom and ultimately freedom of time. Until the next time, I'll catch you on the next episode. Take care now. Bye.